Hi, I'm Paul Greenberg, founder of the NORA Network with a solution partner showreel. This short video gives a quick glimpse into some of the companies and dynamic people providing outstanding products, services and technology into the retail sector. Thank you for watching. I'm with Paul Netto, who's the director of StoraBox, and Paul is a valued and valuable NORA solution partner member. Paul, thanks for your support. And thanks for joining me today in a bit of a fireside chat.
You're welcome, Paul. Thank you.
Great. The obvious question, Paul, is the origins of your business, and still a big part of your business is document storage. And how does that bring you to the retail and the online retail world?
Sure, Paul. So our business started as an offsite document storage business many years ago.
Yeah.
And we made sure that we put those processes in place, and a lot of our clients would come to us. Accuracy is really important to us.
Oh, massive. And security. I mean, there's no room for error.
Exactly. So we secure managed warehouses in Sydney, and a lot of our clients would come to us and say, well, could you also store a bit of our merchandise, or could you store some of our inventory?
Interesting.
And so we always did that behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We never marketed it. We never told anybody about it. But we had it running in the background, and it was a natural fit. A few years ago, we sat down, we scenario planned out, we put together a 5 and 10 year vision for our business, and we said, well, what's the future for our business? And we looked at this. We were already doing it behind the scenes and doing it well, and making sure that we looked after the accuracy that those clients needed. And we said, well, hang on, perhaps we should take advantage of this and transition into online retailers and people that need that fulfillment service, but they need the accuracy. So
I think that's a fabulous, these great stories of entrepreneurship, and the well-used term and the pivots, obligatory pivots. So out of the, if you like, traditional offsite document storage business, which you did exceptionally well, the technology around accuracy, trackability, compliance, and then becomes the glue and the rocket fuel for the next opportunity that comes out, which is ultimately getting parcels to customers quickly, visibly, efficiently, effectively.
Spot on, Paul.
Wow.
So what
Very
we
cool.
did is we applied those processes. It's really important to us to know exactly where a box is.
Yeah.
We make sure that every item that arrives in our facility gets labelled with a barcoded label, so we know where it is, we can track where it is. And our online retailers love that, because we don't bring stock in and it's just bulk and unidentified. Each carton is labelled, we know where it is, we pack it away, and if our staff need to go and access it, then we can apply that. Some of our clients like us to keep track of every single item that we pull out of every single box, which box it came from, etc.
Wow.
And so that's transitioned really well, and our clients enjoy that.
I mean, with all due respect to the other fulfillment partners out there, it sounds like microsurgery compared, no disrespect to the average parcel delivery process, but I think that detail and that finesse, if you like, will translate pretty well.
Yeah, it does, Paul. Our goal is 100% accuracy. It's as simple as that.
Simple as that.
Our guys have to be 100% correct all the time. A lot of the time with our fashion retailers, they'll have different variants, different sizes of the specific product. It's really easy to mix that up, and that can then rotate around into poor social media comments, etc. for the retailer. So we're acutely aware of that and make sure that our accuracy is always there.
Is always there. Now, I know the size, sorry to keep making I know the size of an archive box, but how would we ship this poster NORA banner behind me? I mean, there's no problem. I mean, you mentioned some of your big clients are in the furniture game, so you can ship anything. It's not size compliant, right?
Yep, exactly. So that's a lot of the clients that we take on board have got, well, in the industry we call it ugly freight.
The big uglies.
Yep, and so that's really well, we're well equipped to look after them and take care of them. We have some bulk products that we store for some of our clients that are overweight and oversized. We look after that quite well. Some of our clients, a lot of them in actual fact, send items in that are non-barcoded, or boxes that'll arrive imported in that won't be labeled, won't be marked, etc. And our staff are used to that, so that we enjoy that, we're used to it. We don't sort of send an email to our client going, oh, we can't check this freight in, or we can't check these goods in because they don't have barcodes or they're not labeled, etc. So we make sure that we identify it and put labels on, etc.
Sounds like a great value-add service. Give us a sense of the kind of client you're looking for, particularly around the size and scale of that client. Will you play in the smaller end, or are you looking more for the corporate accounts in retail?
Paul, we would look for either the corporate account and the smaller end, so a niche. Niche area for us is the smaller, your retailer that has started at home, maybe using a self-storage unit or a small little warehouse, and they're growing out of it, number one. Number two, a lot of the time the entrepreneur can't even, doesn't have time to worry about making sure that they tick all their boxes and that they track all their inventory. So they might send some samples out to clients or something like that, and they won't trace that and track it. Whereas with us, there's that accountability. We'll take clients on board that are really small, starting out. We all start somewhere. We're all sort of tiny kittens before we become big cats out in the marketplace. So we all start somewhere, and we are keen to take guys on board that want to grow and want to learn how to hand over that responsibility of logistics.
Yeah, and I've definitely used the term a few times today, small fish become big fish. But more importantly, you know, we love seeing solution partners, service providers like yourself into retail that are happy to incubate some of the up and coming stories, because a lot of the big retailers today, the obvious names, all started somewhere, as you say. And I love to see a business like StoreBox be there from day one and grow. The commercial model, I'm assuming, is broadly a variable cost model. It's pay for service as you go.
We try and keep that simple, Paul. So we have three simple fees. The one is your storage, and that's just paid. It's variable, so it's paid as per how much you've got in stock, how many cartons are in the warehouse at any one point in time. The second is any picking fees and fulfillment fees, receiving goods, etc. So the admin fees, we call it. And then the third is just freight management, which we keep really simple as well. Most of our clients, we use their logins for their freight providers, be it Sendle, Transdirect, Ship It. So we'll log in, it's transparent for them. And a lot of it is integrated in any regard with their Shopify account or whoever they're using for their platform, and we'll just log into their freight company's account, and we'll print the labels off and ship it out for them. So it's pretty simple.
Simple is great. Well, I have to say it's been a real pleasure chatting with one of our newer NORA Solution Partners, actually just renewed as a NORA Solution Partner member, so not so new, but staying with us, which we really appreciate. Paul Netto is who's the director of StoreBox, and obviously thrilled to see a business like yours iterate over the years and really be playing in this massive opportunity space of online retail, new retail, consumer direct retail, call it what you want, but the opportunities are endless, and it's marvelous seeing entrepreneurs and entrepreneurial thinkers like yourself coming to the space. I wish you well for 2019, and to the StoreBox team, let's get that stuff out and ship, Paul. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Paul.